Welcome back to Coach's Corner here on GEUS. And as I was telling you earlier, Matt, it's a brand new year, but it's the same old me. And so we're going to have some fun with the show, and so excited that y'all let me talk to some of our students and our athletes and let them kind of share themselves with you. And anyway, it's a great thing that we get to do here. And so welcome back to the new year. We got so many sports going on. You know, we're in the middle of basketball. We got soccer, powerlifting, softball. You know, this time of year is just real busy, super exciting. And so hopefully we're going to have a lot of athletes in every week and get to kind of share some stuff. But this week, our Penny Perkins Player of the Week, Kynna, I'm going to let you introduce yourself to our Lion fans. Just, you know, tell them who you are, a little bit about yourself.
I'm Kynna Rhoden. I'm a sophomore at GHS, and I've been playing sports here since last year.
Been playing, and we'll kind of get into that a little bit. Let's give a shout out to parents. I know you got family at the game all the time, so let's give a...
My mom works for the school district, so she's always up here, and my dad also works near Greenville, so we're always around here. They're always at the games.
That's it. We see them and hear them. That's what we love about Greenville. You know, the fact that, you know, it's a one-school town, and we all get behind our teams, and well, let's just talk about that just a little bit. You know, you had a really breakout game a few weeks ago. I happened to be at the games watching them, and so, you know, kind of talk about that game where you really lit them up shooting and just kind of, you know, how you got in that rhythm. And I mean, you were on fire. I was watching.
Yeah, it was probably one of the best games I've had yet. I mean, it was just, I had a rhythm going into warm-ups, and it carried on to the game.
It did, and they were yelling, "Watch the shooter!" But it didn't matter. They couldn't stop the shooter though. And so, you know, we're looking forward to some more of that. We know we got the second round. You know, about to finish the first round of the playoffs, and so you know, it's a lot of tough competition. We knew that coming in, but you know, behind some of y'all that are, you know, our veteran players, our experienced, you know, really looking for us to, you know, pick it up and finish out strong. And so, you know, anyway, really proud, really excited to watch y'all, and you know, you keep shooting them because I've seen you light them up. And so, well, let's talk about that. How long, you know, I know you've been playing sports a long. How long have you been playing basketball, and what other sports do you play?
I play softball and volleyball, but mainly basketball and softball. I've been playing basketball since I was about 4.
Yeah, since you could barely walk, you were dribbling then, right? That's no wonder that you shoot like that. I get it. What else? Softball. You know, what out of sports a little bit. Let's give some attention on some of your teachers. Like maybe who's your favorite teacher or your favorite class, something like that.
Oh, it's definitely Coach J, Coach Johnson.
Coach Johnson, what class is that?
Chemistry.
Oh, see, look at there. So a great athlete, likes chemistry. Is it because the class is great or it's the teacher?
No, it's Coach J.
Good. Coach Johnson, shout out. See, coaches make good teachers too. We keep it exciting, and so, but all right. So you're a sophomore, so you got a ways to go, but already played on the varsity as a freshman. And so, kind of, how has that experience helped you kind of take that next step this year?
I mean, last year I went from basically just kind of riding the bench because coming up as a freshman, you're not going to get to play that much. But
yeah, it's tough, yeah.
Then this year going to a starter, it's a lot different, having to be a leader more.
It is, but I mean, you seem to, you know, slid right into that role, and so keep it going. Looking forward to, like I said, the rest of the season. Got a home game. I don't really know how the show matches up. Got a home game this Friday. Princeton's coming to town, so y'all come out and watch us. I know it'll be on GEUS as well, but you know, we get that crowd out supporting us and make the gym loud, and let's get a win Friday night. So what else? Let's say outside of, you know, sports and school, and you know, if you and your friends are just like hanging out in Greenville doing something, where are y'all liable to be?
Probably at Planet Fitness or eating.
Planet Fitness or eating. Shout out Planet Fitness. Good. I know we got a lot of students that work out there. It's a great place. What about eating? Where do y'all like to go?
Oh, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A? Oh my gosh, you and the Dukes. My wife, I'll tell you. Anyway, so, well, I know just as a sophomore, you got a while to go. You got softball coming up in the spring. Any other things, school-wise, community, any of those things that you're involved with, got going on right now? I know you're always pretty busy with sports, but anything?
Yeah, just keeping it in sports, really.
Yeah. Well, good, because I mean, like I say, because you go from basketball, and then I think the next day you put that softball glove on. I know how those seasons overlap, and we like that. I love to see our athletes play multiple sports. I guess the way we always wrap it up then, are you a fist bumper or a high fiver?
Fist bumper.
Fist bumper, I like that then. If y'all see Kynna out there playing sports, on the court, lighting them up with the threes, out at Chick-fil-A, at Planet Fitness, busy all the time, she is a great kid. You give her a fist bump.
For more than a year now, the GEUS RoundUP program has helped neighbors in need by you giving just a little. We still need your help to help those who need it, and there are 3 ways you can choose to participate. 1. Commit to rounding up your bill to the nearest dollar and donating 1 cent to 99 cents per month. 2. Choose a recurring set amount contribution. 3. Choose a one-time set amount contribution. The GEUS RoundUP program is easy to participate in and has the ability to make a huge impact on someone else in our community. Your ability to help is the only thing that matters.
All right, here we are. I get to recognize another one of our great athletes, great young men here at Greenville, but congratulations to our Penny Perkins State Farm Player of the Week. Kyden, I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce yourself to our Lion fans.
I'm Kyden Edwards. I played a 2-3 guard in basketball, and I'm a senior.
You're a senior, and you know, you've been playing. I mean, I know I've been watching y'all for a little while. You've been playing basketball since how long?
Since I was 4.
Since you could walk. I'm telling you, had a ball. What about other sports? I know you kind of have probably focused a little more on basketball, but I always like to see. I mean, what other sports have you played kind of coming up?
I used to play football, but I quit freshman year to focus on basketball.
A little football. I know you played baseball.
I played baseball and soccer.
Yeah, and so I mean, all around athletes. And that's what I like about our students and our school, where we get an opportunity to and to watch y'all play everything, and especially in Greenville. You know, I've kind of, you know, with kids your age, I've got to watch y'all come up the whole time, and so it's exciting to see y'all. But here you are, senior year, it's already here. Is it crazy, or does it feel like it's about time?
It still feels like last year, but it's gonna be crazy closer to graduation.
It will, when those things, you know, prom and senior night and all of those things, man, they take on a different meaning when you're a senior this time. So anyway, we'll get into some of that in a little bit though. We know that you got family that comes to the game and all of that, so let's give a shout out to some of them.
My mom, my nana, my cousin, Dylan, and that's about it. Oh yeah, my little sister.
Yes, indeed. There you go, right there. So, man, and I know they come out and support you. I know that's exciting, and okay, all right, Kyden. Here we are. We're in the middle of district play, and kind of just getting underway, and had a couple of losses to start off district. But how do you feel as far as the team? I know your capabilities. We won our tournament again, back-to-back years. So, kind of how do you feel where we are, and kind of what needs to click in a little bit just to get over that edge?
I mean, we're kind of down right now, but I feel like we can bounce back.
Well, 2 really close losses, 2 tough losses, and I know kind of our expectations where they are, and it's early in district. We've got a game Friday at home against Princeton. Man, y'all come out, be loud. We had a good crowd at it's not Princeton Friday.
No, it is Jam the Gym.
It's Jam the Gym Friday. No, okay, that's even better. Let's jam the gym. And we had a good crowd out for the last home game against Sherman, and so fans come out again. Varsity girls, varsity boys, back to back, and so y'all come fill it up Friday, and so. Let's talk about then just kind of outside of sports. Let's give a shout out to maybe your favorite teacher, your favorite class, somebody in school.
Miss Austin.
Miss Austin, what class is that?
English 4.
All right, English 4. Shout out Miss Austin. Does so many good things. PALS and all the different organizations she works with. And so what about outside of school? If you and your friends, if y'all are hanging out or something, where are y'all most likely to be?
Probably at Shenanigans or eating at Tamales.
Shenanigans or Tamales. Shout out to both of those places. Good places. Love to eat there. Shenanigans, great place to go hang out. And so, all right. big things coming, we know as a senior, you know, we talk about that, senior night, all that. Somebody help your mom get through all those, you know, how emotional she's gonna be, and so shout out to Miss Edwards, you know, but anyway, those are big things, and so, you know, a little bit of excitement, a little bit of, you know, how do you feel going into those things? I know they're coming soon.
I feel good, I guess. I mean, I'm ready to graduate and go off to trade school.
Good, I mean, that's an exciting time, so yeah, let's talk about that. Got some plans, where you want to go?
I don't know what trade school I want to go right now, but I'm gonna go to trade school, be a flight attendant, and yeah.
Awesome, man. Make some money, travel around. See, that's exciting. That's fun. So, what about other plans? You know, I mean, so as far as, you know, we've got prom and then we've got your graduation, all of those things that are coming up. What else do you have going on? I know that's a lot with sports, but in the community or working, anything like that?
I'm gonna start working after basketball season. I just don't know where.
Yeah, good. Make a little money, save up so you when you get ready to graduate and go to trade school. But what else then? So one thing that I know about you, that you can dunk on them or you can hit them with the three. So kind of just talk about, you know, man, the development of your game. And, you know, man, there's only 5 people on the court in basketball. So, man, being patient and developing, just kind of, you know, what advice would you give some of, you know, man, the younger players about just, you know, keeping on working and developing the game and just how we've seen you grow and improve every year?
Just don't be scared. I mean, I don't like to be selfish, so don't be too selfish, but
sure.
Just don't be scared, don't play nervous, you'll be good.
You know, it's a team game, but now I've seen you kind of attacking the rim. You know, Melissa, they have like a 6'7". Dennison has like a 6'8". There's some big kids. So when you get in there, you know, kind of how do you create, lean, try to get a foul? You know, I see you driving now, attacking the rim, which is, man, that always creates so many good opportunities. And talk about attacking some of those big guys and how you
I just try to create contact, bump into them so they'll, you know, swat down on me, get a foul call.
Good.
Try to get them fouled out.
Being aggressive and then when they back off of you, taking the shots. So, man, keep leading us. You know, we're ready and get some momentum going in the district. I know right now we kind of started a little slow, but, you know, tough competition every week. We know how tough it's going to be. And so we kind of finish up every show with, are you a fist bumper or a high fiver?
Fist bumper.
Fist bumper for sure. Man, if y'all see Kyden out in the community doing great things, eating that tamale, hanging out at Shenanigans, great young man, you give him a fist bump.
Conserving energy is important to us here at GEUS. We even pay rebates when you buy energy-efficient appliances. Your conservation helps all GEUS customers. In the future, we will need to build new electric generators, and this can be expensive. And with our population growing, we will need that power. That's why we give rebates for Energy Star appliances. So think about replacing your bulbs with super efficient LED bulbs or adding insulation to your attic. Together, we can help all GEUS customers by doing our part. Check out our rebates online, and remember, GEUS is always ready to serve and assist you in any way we can.
Hey, welcome back here. Thanks to GEUS. Here we are on Coach's Corner, and man, we're just kind of getting all of our winter/spring sports underway. So we got a lot of stuff going on. You know, we've been talking basketball. I know soccer has just sort of kicked off the season there. And so, man, I'm here with our head girls coach and Coach Malmros. Let you introduce yourself to our Lion fans and maybe just, you know, how long you've been here, you know, just some whatever fun facts about Coach Malmros you want to give.
I'm Coach Malmros. I've been in Greenville now. This is my 7th year. Before that, I was with Coach Duke at another school for
Dallas Conrad, shout out to Dallas IFC. There you go. I'll tell you right now, you earn some dollars at some jobs, don't you?
Oh, yes, we do.
But yeah, man, Coach has been with me for a long time, a couple of different schools now. Coached a little football with me, coached boys soccer, coached girls soccer. And so, you know, it just done a lot of things though, but, you know, let's talk about this year in particular. You know, I know we just kind of are underway and got a few games under our belt, just finished our tournament, but let's just kind of talk about maybe some of the players coming back and just kind of how you feel about the season coming up.
Well, we have a few seniors coming back. We have one that has verbally committed to go to McMurray to play soccer, Aiden Camacho.
Good.
She was first team All-District last year.
Yeah, one of our returning good players. Very good.
And then we have juniors coming back. We have Jasmine Rios, who's shown a lot of improvement from last year to this year, just on physical ability. She worked really hard this summer to get in better shape, and
good.
a lot of more ball skill with her. It's a lot of lion pride there.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of incoming freshmen on our team this year. We have 7 freshmen.
Well, there you go, man. Like I say, sometimes you got to, mold them and work with the ones that you got, and that gives you, 4 years to work with them. And so, experience-wise, I know, a lot of times you have that turnover from year to year, and you kind of have to rebuild every year in high school. We don't, we don't recruit our players. They move over from Greenville Middle School. So, but again, kind of changing districts, but man, certainly not getting any easier. You kind of give up a couple of good teams, but what about in the district? Just kind of predictions or expected as far as some of the top teams?
Well, expect Lovejoy to be one of the top teams, and Melissa coming from 4A where they were extremely good. Everybody's predicting them to be good. And then the rest of us are kind of bunched together, it looks
all in
like.
there fighting for it. Well, I mean, you got to battle every week. When you play 5A ball, and especially in our region, in our area of the state, and it's tough competition in every district, whatever district you go to. But Melissa, Lovejoy, really a lot of growth, and those communities are really expanding and growing, and with that, they've had a lot of success in sports, and so that's a challenge for our kids. But we're going to line up and play those games, and so fans come out and support us, and so we just kind of finished our tournament. How soon? How close is district play?
2 weeks.
Okay, so a couple of weeks. So we got a few more
22nd
tune-up games, and then somewhere around the end of January, somewhere in there.
Last 2 weeks. We start with.
We'll start off our district schedule. You got to be in the top four to get in, and so every game will be a challenge. But man, we're looking forward to it, and so. What else? I know we're.
Well, we do have a lot more numbers this year.
That helps.
That
helps too.
Now, counting those 7 freshmen, we have 37 freshman girls playing.
Wow, that's a good class of participation, and that class, I'm telling you, they had a good volleyball season. The freshman girls having a really good basketball season. So talented group of kids right there, and so again, keeping them playing, keeping them all together, and the continued success. So, anything else, Coach Malmros? If you're going to go out and eat somewhere in Greenville, Texas, and you want to go, you're going to, where is Coach Malmros liable to be?
Where is Coach Malmros liable to be?
Yeah, if you're going to eat in Greenville, Texas.
Every morning I eat at Brahms, but that's
all right. Eat at Brahms right there. Okay.
I go get breakfast at Brahms every morning.
Breakfast at Brahms. Shout out to Brahms. Thank you. I like their little breakfast too. I will get some ice cream from time to time as well. So, Coach, are you a high fiver or a fist bumper?
Depends on who the person is.
Well, it's me.
Oh, high five.
Well, we're high fiving for sure. Man, if you see Coach Malmros out here coaching, teaching, doing a lot of things in the community with our girls athletic program and with the cross country program and sliding through Brahms, you give him a high five.
I own an electric company.
I own a power plant.
I own an internet provider.
Because I'm the owner, real people answer my calls.
Since I'm the owner, I can walk right in and talk to people face to face.
As an owner, a technician comes to my house to make sure my internet problem is fixed right.
At GEUS, we treat you like you own the place because you do. GEUS, true local ownership.
All right, here we are on Coach's Corner, and we're going to switch over now to the boys' side since we're getting our soccer kickoff the year special here. And so with us today, not new to anybody from Greenville, obviously, but Coach James, I'll let you introduce yourself to our Lion fans.
Coach James, this is my 3rd year as the head of the guys soccer program. I was assistant for about 5 years coming to this, so it's been an exciting journey, and it's good working with our guys that we have at Greenville High School.
It is, and a returning playoff team, right?
Yes,
so
sir. Yes, sir.
So we're wanting to go back to back here.
Yes, sir.
Man, you know, seeing you working with them for years, and you know, and Coach James as a former Greenville Lion, you know, you know, how special is that to be able to, you know, kind of come back and work here at your school, and you know, just kind of talk about that.
No, it's awesome. You know, you can coach all over Texas, but being able to coach at the high school you went to, coach at the high school that you got to play this game for is a special feeling. You know, giving back to the community that you came from and you still live in is it's always great. You know, it's good to see faces of people that you knew up in the stands, at the games, at all kinds of events. It's definitely a fun thing. It's something you can't get unless you're coaching at the school you actually came from.
It is. I mean, and that's, you know, I mean, it is such a kind of a special thing. You know, we got our one school town and all the things that we like about Greenville, and I don't know if my high school would let me back. I might have to sit on that right there. But anyway, though, shout out, Coach Jan. I know you're from Greenville. Give a little shout out to family. I know you got lots of them here, but we'll just keep it short.
Yeah,
brief segment. But
definitely shout out to my mom, dad, stepmom, stepdad. I mean, they were even at the game. They support. They were at the game last night. It's awesome. They followed me all over this state, watching me play sports all from the time I was 4 or 5 years old. So it's still great to see them come out and supporting the Big Red stands out there.
Yep.
Absolutely, my wife and 2 kids that give me up for a lot of time.
There you go. That's just a veteran coach.
Yes, no, absolutely.
No, I'm so proud of that young family, and know you are. And so, all right, well, let's talk about the season. Man, we're changing districts, but you know, it doesn't get any easier up here.
Absolutely.
In this region. 5A football, doesn't matter what sport you play, it's tough. And so let's just kind of, let's first talk about some of our players that you have coming back, whether they're new or returners. Let's give a little preview like that.
We've got 6 returning varsity players, which we had a great senior class last year, 14 that have been in the program for pretty much all 4 years. It's tough to lose 14 seniors, but 6 varsity players that gives you a good core to come back to. We got a couple sophomores that are going to play up this year. The obvious perk of, you know, having so many seniors, a lot of my juniors still got to play full JV minutes last year, which, you know, gets the more minutes, the better you're going to be. And so a lot of those guys have stepped into roles, especially in this first part of the season, to really, you know, step up and show out what we need to do.
And that's some unselfishness right there. You know, you run into that sometimes. You know, well, can I be a backup on the varsity and not play as much, or do I play on the sub-varsity? You know, and there's nothing that replaces playing in the game and getting out there and doing those things. And so, you know, congratulations to those and young athletes. Man, you be patient, you know, earn your way, your opportunities will come. And so, anyway, a couple more, any other, you know, kind of returners or new people we're looking to be big contributors?
Yes, so we got a couple that were second team all district. We got a Caleb Salazar was one of our forward second team all district last year. It's coming back. We've got 2 center backs, Joel Vargas, Archer O'Neill, that are coming back, played almost all core for our defense. Joel Luna's returning for us, Raul De La Cruz. And all those guys definitely had an impact on the game last year. So we got a couple sophomores that have definitely stepped up and played in roles that definitely needed filled after we lost some of our seniors in our central midfield. So we got Brian Rodriguez that's come in, Joshua Rojas and his brother Edwin Rojas. Obviously Carlos Morales, or Sanchez Morales, is one of our key players in the midfield. So really, I mean, that's almost our whole lineup. We got a new goalie, Dante Morales is stepping up. You know, he played all JV last year. He's got a little bit of varsity experience from filling in for some injuries, but definitely going to step up and, you know, take that role on.
Well, I mean, that's like I said, that's a good nucleus of talent that we have right there, and I know we've seen them, and you know, over the past several years, you know, and how competitive we are in soccer, and looking for big things again this year. And so, talk about that new district though that we're moving into. We lost some good teams, but man, we're picking up some good teams. How are they sort of predicted and to finish? Because we know the Lions are going to be on top, but how are the other people thinking?
You said it just perfect earlier. You cannot play a 5A sport in DFW area region without playing good teams. You're not going to come out on a Tuesday or Friday and just play some team that's going to be easy wins. So Lovejoy, McKinney North are definitely some good teams, playoff teams last year. Melissa's moved up from 4A, but definitely a playoff team from last year.
They're good in everything right now. Well,
absolutely.
We're coming for y'all too. We're tired of that anyway.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Sherman Dennison, definitely going to be some tough talent. But the Greenville Lions are, we finished third in district last year against some dang good teams last year. I mean, Highland Park, Forney, North Forney, West Mesquite, those are no slouch teams. So,
we've been playing good teams, and that's going to continue. And so, we got some good speed on the field. I've seen them in action. I know that we can, move the ball around and do those things. So, man, we're looking forward to an exciting season. Coach James, let's talk about maybe just outside of coaching, maybe outside of teaching. What else? What's something you enjoy doing? I know you got dog and you got a lot of things. What does Coach James like to do to hang out and get away from soccer and football? I'm a linebacker coach too, and a big part of our football program as well. But out of sports, what does Coach James like to do?
Really loving spending time with the family. It is, like I said, my son's my little buddy, my wife's my best friend, got a new baby girl that was born. She's about 6 months right now, so still in the baby stage, but just really spending time with the family. We love to go out to the lake. We love being out working with the dog, just out doing family stuff. Like I said, it's great times.
That's what it's about, and Greenville is that. Greenville's a big family for us, and man, we're so glad that you're a part of our program, and I know that you're from here, and so how much it means to you. And so, all right, so if y'all are not out doing family things and all that, if we see Coach James out, he's hanging out, he's going out to eat somewhere, where are you likely to be?
Oh, in Greenville, Texas, you're going to find us at any kind of Mexican food restaurant, chips and salsa, enchilada, queso, absolutely. So we aren't partial to anyone. There's several you'll find us at. And if you're not in Greenville, you'll find us at Torchy's Tacos, a new one. So we got a new one of those close. So absolutely, tacos is our family go-to.
Good luck this year. I know we got our tournament coming up this week in soccer. District play is coming up.
We got district starting in 2 weeks. We got 2 away games next week. We're gonna play at Tyler Legacy next Tuesday. Okay. Then we'll play at Saginaw next Friday, and then we jump right into district. So we got five games coming up that are all gonna be tough matches, and so bring our A game to those.
Got to be ready. We'll jump right in it, and so y'all come out, support the Lions, and we know the GEUS will be there covering them, and thank y'all for that. And so, Coach James, last thing then, are you a fist bumper or a high fiver?
Oh. I gotta go 50-50, 50-50. 50-50, depends on.
How this works out then. Man, if y'all see Coach James out with his family or eating Mexican food somewhere, kicking the soccer ball around, coaching these kids, teaching up here, doing all the great things he does, y'all give him a fist bump or a high five?
Or a high five, there we go. Yeah.
Good, thanks.
This video has been brought to you by GEUS 34. GEUS is your community-owned provider for electric, internet, cable TV, and true local programming.